po natin ang ating suki ngayon. Walang iba kundi ang ating ambassador to China, si Mr. Chito Santarumana. Ambassador, may nabalitaan po ako na parang meron ng bakuna na binigyan ng General Use Authorization dito po sa China. Ano ba ho itong General Use Authorization at ano ba ho itong brand na nabigyan na ng GUA sa China? At kung alam nyo po, ano yung pagkakaiba ng GUA sa Emergency Use Authorization? The floor is yours, Mr. Ambassador Santarumana.
Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you for inviting me, and it's a
Happy New
good
Year.
opportunity to give you an update on the status of the Chinese vaccines here. Before the New Year weekend, last Thursday, the Chinese government announced that it had granted provisional approval for general use to a vaccine produced by Sinopharm. This is actually a state-owned pharmaceutical company, and its vaccine has been used for emergency use since July, together with Sinovac. Now, Sinopharm and Sinovac have both applied for this general use approval. Sinopharm was the first one to get it last Thursday, but we're in touch with both companies, Sinopharm and Sinovac. Both companies, Sinovac has also told us, the Philippine embassy here in Beijing, that it is expecting, it has filed for the same application for general use approval, and it expects there will be an announcement by the government sometime this month, most likely around the middle of this month. But to explain, the general use approval basically means they can now
Naputol. Naputol po, Mr. Ambassador. Okay, babalikan po natin si Ambassador Santarumana. Meanwhile, siguro yung Sec. Roque, yung ating mga paunang mga tanong galing sa ating mga kasama sa Malacanang Press Corps.
Yes, Secretary, good afternoon. Tanong po mula kay Rose Novenario ng Hataw.
Happy New Year.
Ano daw po? Happy New Year, Secretary. Ano po ang mensaheng nais ipabatid ng palasyo sa paggamit daw po ng Presidential Security Group ng smuggled at hindi FDA-approved COVID-19 vaccine? Alam ba ito ni Vaccine Czar Carlito Galvez? Makakatulong ba ang isyong ito sa National Vaccination Program ng administrasyon?
Well, tingin ko po ang mensahe ng PSG ay handa silang mamatay para protektahan po ang seguridad ng ating presidente. Alam niyo po, ang PSG, bagamat yan po ay ang mga tauhan yan ay galing sa lahat ng sangay ng hukbong sandahan ng Pilipinas, malinaw po ang kanyang misyon. No? Ito po ay to protect the President of the Republic of the Philippines and his immediate family. Nagkaroon po ng desisyon ng PSG na sa panahon ng pandemya, isa sa malaking banta sa kalusugan ng presidente ay kumahawa siya ng mga taong nakapaligid sa kanya, at ito nga ang PSG. So nagdesisyon sila, miski wala pa pong authorization, na magpabakuna. In other words po, dahil handa naman silang mamatay para sa presidente, pumayag na rin sila na magpasaksak dahil sa kanilang pagnanais na wag sanang mahawaan ang ating presidente. Ang mensahe po nila ay malinaw. Magpapakamatay po sila sa presidente, para bigyan siya ng proteksyon. At ang sambayan ng Pilipino naman po at ang ating presidente ay nagbibigay pugay sa katapatan ng PSG sa kanilang misyon na protektahan ang ating presidente. Haharap ba ho sila sa mga investigasyon? Siyempre po, wala po tayong tinatago, VP Leni Robredo. Kaya nga po nagkakaroon po ng mga investigasyon ngayon, ang NBI, ang DOJ at ang FDA. Wala pong takot ang ating mga PSG kung papatawan sila ng parusa. Gaya na aking sinabi po, magpapakamatay nga po sila para sa presidente. Ano naman ang pakialam nila kung anong parusang maibibigay sa kanila kung meron mang parusa. Tigilan na po natin ang usapang ito dahil ang usapan natin dapat ngayon nakatutok doon sa vaccine. Kailan darating? Paano po natin yan mapapakalat sa ating mga kababayan? Tigil na po ang politika. Alam naman po natin na walang tigil ang issue na ito na ginagamit ng mga kalaban ng gobyerno. Pero ngayon po, para matapos na, nagbibigay-pugay po ang presidente sa ginawa ng PSG. Sinugal po nila ang kanilang buhay para bigyan ng proteksyon ang ating presidente. At lahat po ng naniniwala na kinakailangan ng sambayan ng Pilipino ang Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte, nagpapasalamat po kami at nagpupugay din sa lahat po ng mga miyembro ng PSG na nagpatarok. Maraming salamat po sa inyong katapatan, sa inyong katapangan. Now, nakabalik na po si Ambassador. Ambassador, as you were saying po, naputol po kasi
Yes.
kayo. I just
Sorry.
put in a question, pero go ahead, Mr. Ambassador.
Okay. So ang nangyari ngayon dito is meron ng approval for general use in China ang Sinopharm vaccine. Yung specific vaccine nito yung ginawa ng China National Biotech Group, CNBG vaccine, no? Yun ang na-approve. Sinovac has a pending application and they informed us that they expect to hear from the authorities sometime this month, hopefully by the middle of January. The other thing I want to add, our embassy is in touch with these two companies, of course, and we try to facilitate their contact with IATF and if there is any information that's needed. We asked them when they will file for EUA sa FDA sa Pilipinas, no? Apparently, their plan right now, according to them, is that they hope to file in the next few days. Sometime this week, they will file their EUA application with FDA in the Philippines.
Now, Mr. Ambassador, marami po kasi mga kalaban ang gobyerno na nagpapakalat ng takot dito sa mga Chinese vaccine, no? Now, ano ibig sabihin ng general use authorization at anong diferensya ng emergency use authorization pagdating doon sa safety at saka efficacy ng mga bakuna na gawa po dyan sa China, sang-ayon po sa FDA ng China?
Well, what they have now is based on the data of the phase 3 clinical trial, no? Yung emergency use, that was based on the phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trials. So, tapos yung emergency use was limited in terms of number. As of now, they have vaccinated already 1 million Chinese citizens, no? Karaniwan dito, yung mga lalabas ng bansa, either as students or as businessmen, as well as yung frontliners sa hospitals and clinics. And then they included those workers involved in cold storage facilities, no? As well as yung public sector workers sa airport at saka sa port areas where they deal with with arrivals as well as the incoming products, no? Imported products. Yung general use ngayon, they hope to ramp up yung production and embark on a mass inoculation campaign. Ang initial plan is between now and Chinese New Year, which is February 12, no? Actually, ang target nila by February 5. At least 50 million Chinese ang mabakunahan. The reason for this is because, one, it is winter here in China, particularly northern China. Malamig, no? Ito yung flu season, pneumonia season. Second, it is also Chinese New Year is the time of the year when most Chinese travel to their hometowns. And so they expect a lot of travel and possibly it increases the risk ng infection of the virus. Kaya that's why they want to embark on this mass immunization campaign, which is now being carried out. And ito ang binigay na approval for Sinopharm, no? So ginagamit yung kanilang bakuna for a lot of these Chinese citizens that is now being vaccinated. Sinovac is looking forward also to participating in this as soon as possible, no? As soon as they get the approval. So that's the difference between the two. Yung EUA that they were granted last July at yung provisional approval for general use that they got, that Sinopharm was granted last
Okay.
Wednesday and
Okay.
announced last Thursday.